going on? Croooow here, and I'd like to introduce you to my whoa moment segment of my channel. And today, do I have a real treat for you? Here we have Hellcat89 from the Skullheads clan. Shout out my clan. And he will do something in this battle that I've wanted to do since this future paperweight tank has come into this game. And I don't want to give any spoilers away, but when it happens, I jumped out of my seat and I was really pumped. Not only for him, but just for all the times that I had to deal with this tank and all the gold rounds I've bounced off of him and everything. So I'm really excited to bring this replay. And again, I'd like to thank Hellcat for allowing me to feature this on my channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. And here we go. Let's get started. Alright, before we get started, I just want to introduce you guys to the T110e3. It is one of two American tank destroyers at tier 10. This one being the non-turreted version. And that being said, the hull armor is fantastic. Obviously doesn't have a turret. It's got 2050 health, which is, well, kind of low, but not bad for a tank destroyer, especially with this type of armor. The gun, it's got 2700, about 2800 DPM, 750 alpha per shot. Loading the gold, you got 375 millimeters penetration. Regular AP is still a respectable and 295. And these HE rounds, when you're firing at EBRs, 90 millimeters penetration. Now the shell velocity is a little bit slower when you're firing HE, but I'm telling you, if you slam these in, or even in lightly armored tanks like a Leopard, you're going to achieve these amazing damage numbers. The speed leaves a lot to be desired. The top speed just at 24, reverse at 8. Power to weight ratio is about 12, which isn't bad, not good. All in all, this thing is a moving bunker, and it's a Clan Wars staple. When you see it here, it's very compact, and trying to penetrate itself with just regular AP rounds is impossible up here. The machine gun port up here is impossible. The lower plate is about all you can do, and even when you angle it like that, yeah, you're pretty much going to go through this almost every time. The upper hull will troll you if the rounds go there, and even if you load the gold, you know, you're still going to have a hard time going through the upper hull, 35%. The sides, you got really no, well, good chance there if he's angling like that. But if he's straight on, go through there, 86, yeah, no, you're going to be able to shred him. Not so much there. Machine gun port, slightly. But as they're going that, they're going to be going back and forth here and rocking that tank as best they can to keep that armor moving. So all in all, this thing is a monster. Now personally, I have not been able to get this thing to work very well, but that's just me because I've seen these things on the battlefield, and especially what I'm about to show you today, these things can do amazing work in the hands of a right driver. And that's enough about this. I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's go have some fun and jump into the battle. And slam, here we are, right here on Abby, rocking the T110e3. As I said earlier, and looking at the opposition, we got some interesting tanks to note. You got two Cranbons, but the one that everyone fears, it's that dastardly Object 279e. The one tank that you have to go through a huge grind to get to, and it's hell. So, it's the second campaign vehicle, the other one being the Object 260, but this one, it's an anomaly. It has no lower plate, 4 tracks, and it's just an absolute pain to deal with. You just gotta throw gold at it as soon as the guy's angling, or if the angle's wrong, you just gotta keep throwing gold. So real quick about Abby, you got 3 points of interest. You got the 8-9 line here. Let's see if I can. You got the 8-9 line here where you'll have tank destroyers, fast medium tanks, and some heavies go down there. You got the mediums where the hull down beasts will go. Those with turret armor. And then you got the heavy brawling area right here on the 1-2. And our titular hero here, Hellcat89, again from the Skullheads clan, is going right to the 1-2 area to to go there and lock it down. And he's got a lot of support here with the 430U, Foch 155, another T110e3, E100, and a Super Conqueror. So we will get to see exactly how he plans on handling this. So as the battle started out, nothing of note has gone on too much. Arties are firing way back and forth. It looks like the Croooow took a huge hit. And they are just dealing it back and forth. But again, as you can see, the T110e3 is really not as mobile. Going about as fast as he can to get to the battle. And let's see, he looks like he's going to take the alley to hold it, as most of his allies have gone up top. And he's got a Progetto, and oh! T110e3 has appeared. And T110e3 gets him probably in the lower plate there, and yeah, he checks it and sees exactly where he got 10. So now he knows he's got to back up because they are charging in fast. He's going to have to make all his shots count because with that much health and that much damage in front of him, he's in trouble. And oh! 2,640 damage with one shot. No! He did not just one shot the most overpowered tank in the game. Woo! Best 5,200 credits I've ever spent. And here we go now, but that was just one part of the job. Job's just begun. He goes right through the upper root deck, the other T110e3. And he's just doing massive work here right now. Probably a game-saving shot killing that Object 279e, because if you look, they're still down, well, at the time 2,000 health, now 1,500, 1,200 health. So without that, they'd be down right now. So here comes the Croooow, amazing turret armor. Let's see if he can do some work. And yeah, he's not coming yet. Great angling, good job, backs up after hitting. And yeah, so far he's doing great. He's up to 3,900, just under 4,000 damage cruising through the battle. His teammates. Now look how many tanks they're holding off right now while they do this. So he did angle up a little bit too much there, and he did get hit in the lower plate. And so far, oh man, E100 behind him, T110e3 behind him. He's got to do something. Looks like our titular hero is going to keep moving up and puts a big one into the Progetto. Nice high roll, 820. Not bad at all. So he's got to start getting these guns out of the battle. He immediately hits the W key, and it looks like he's going to get rid of the Progetto here. And then, bang, goodbye Progetto. And now he goes back, making a U-turn. See if we can get some more damage, farm some more up on these guys. And I have to say, the fact that he kept his composure so calm in the midst of all those enemies charging at him, and then you just have that huge shot destroying, and oh, the enemy T110e3 goes down to the STB flanking, and now Super Conqueror is all alone, and feather, look, and right through the roof. This, I'm telling you, Hellcat his marksmanship's on point. He's hitting these roof deck shots and everything. Oh, look at that! Driving right by the victim, that loose turd of the paperweight Object 279e. That's right. Oh! Gets that AT shot in and boom! See what I was talking about? Lightly armored targets, my friend. 958 damage into that. Well, they call it the barn, but we'll call it the FD4, 4K5 for the rest of this video. So the 4K5 takes a huge hit. And he's coming back. He's got a long reload, and bang! That armorless now thing goes back to the garage, and he puts his gun in the air because he knows he's done some magic this game. 8,347 damage. 8,347 damage. 9,000 combined. That is what we are talking about. Look at this. You get the W. You raise the gun, even look at those two little swag stars on there, those marks of excellence. So, Hellcat, I'd like to say thank you so much for sending me this replay. I really enjoyed watching it. It was a thrill ride from start to finish. You kept your composure under heavy opposition, and you got to do something that I've wanted to do since I started playing this game. Well, since the second campaign was initiated and that Object 279e came out. 2,640 damage, one shot to the Object 279e. Now, another one I'd love to see is a one shot on a mouse for all 3,300 health when it's maxed out. But getting rid of that Object 279e and turning him into an overpowered paperweight is something so satisfying that I've seen your replay probably about 3 times now, and it never gets old. I still have the same reaction. I jump out of my seat, and I'm just like high-fiving you through the screen, man. So again, thank you so much for telling me about this replay and actually uploading it to the Watt replays, and I was able to find it. So I'm really happy and honored that it's actually my first whoa moment on my channel. So if you like what you saw and you have any critiques, like, subscribe, comment below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say to see if I can keep this going. And if you got replays, in the about section you'll see my email. Please send it on to me. I'd love to see them and feature them on my channel. At some point I'm gonna be starting to talk about getting a giveaway type of situation going. I'd like to start getting some incentives to you guys, because honestly, if I can get some traffic through here, it's gonna really help me out, keep me motivated to keep making these videos and keep providing this content and continue to improve. Because all in all, this is kind of, for me, it helps me kind of get out of my shell and deal with some issues that I've been going through. And what better way than to be interactive with a bunch of like-minded individuals who want to have a good time and enjoy life. So welcome to the murder. This is Croooow here, and I'm flying off.